This is everything that is coming into Warzone Mobile with the BO6 integrations. I'm gonna try to keep this as simple as I can so I don't waste your time and you get this through, because there's a lot of information. So first thing is first, the update might arrive on October 25th or November 14. November 14 is when officially season 1 for BO6 and Warzone Mobile starts on, and October 25th is when they said that they will release the update, because they said since day 1 of BO6 we're gonna be having the same things inside of Warzone Mobile. If this is not the case, we can see the update coming on November 14th. The next thing, we have cross progression. We're going to continue to have the cross progression system that we have in MW3, but this time is going to be with BO6. So meaning camos, bundles, battle pass, and everything else will be included for Warzone Mobile, including the beautiful camos, like I said, for gold, diamond, dark matter, Warzone exclusive camos. I don't know about the zombie camos. Last time with MW3 we didn't get no camos for zombies, but let's hope that this time we're able to get those camos inside of Warzone Mobile, or at least be able to play with them, because let's be honest, who doesn't want to play with zombie camos inside of Warzone Mobile? Another thing that we're going to be having is the classic prestige system. Basically, we don't have to worry about the developers making us wait until the next season for them to add a higher level cap and a higher prestige, because this time we're going to be able to do it on our own without having to do none of that. Another thing is obviously omni movement. A lot of people probably already know about this, but pretty much you get to slide forwards, backwards, dive, you know, any direction that you want. Even when you're prone in the floor, you're able to look around a little bit more freely, which is pretty cool. As you can see right now on screen, Warzone Mobile posted a whole trailer of how it looks, how it feels, and everything. Another thing that we're going to be having is the ability to choose our perks whenever we want to play Warzone, because the current state of the game makes us so that we can't really choose our perks. It gives us these templates, which I think is pretty dumb, because what's the whole point of giving us perks if we can customize them and play with the ones that we want? So with this update, we're going to be able to play with the 3 perks that we want. One more thing, and I think it's the final thing in terms of content, is the collaborations. Right now there is one with Monster Energy drinks that if you upload a receipt when you buy a can of the drink to their website and you wait, I think it's 24 hours, you get a code. That code you take to the Call of Duty Redeem website and you can get exclusive rewards like these. I actually went ahead and got all of them. Now let's get a little bit more technical, because this is pretty much the most important part of this video, because everybody has to hear this. So the BO6 integrations in Warzone Mobile, they actually been testing out how the game actually behaves with different processors. So here's a whole list by Warzone Mobile or Activision, whatever you want to call them. Basically, the Snapdragon 855 gives out minimum of 50 FPS and the maximum is 98, and the Snapdragon 888 Plus gives you an 81 minimum of FPS and the maximum 119. What does this mean? The better your processor, the better performance you're gonna have, but the processors from Snapdragon on the 800 side, from 855 to the 865 Plus, are gonna see a huge boost in performance, because right now I play on an 865 and the minimum FPS that I get is like 48, but the maximum is like 62. So I think this might be a W update for the people on Snapdragon. But don't worry, that's not enough, because we also have different processors like the MediaTek Helio and the Dimensity 720. Now this is not all of the processors that they probably tested the game on, so these are only a few of them to give you an idea of what you might expect on yours. So obviously the MediaTek Helio G96 has a 47 FPS for the minimum ones, average of 50 and maximum of 60. The first 3 processors on this list can only reach a maximum of 60 FPS. Now the Dimensity 920 and the 720 that you can see right here have a minimum of 51 and 62. In my personal opinion, is probably the best thing to have for a mid to low end device, because that way you don't have to worry about anything for the game being extremely bad in terms of FPS drops or anything, because that means that you're just going to keep on getting better and better. But this can all change. Again, this is just according to the graph. We have to get the update to actually test these things out, and obviously the maximum FPS is 89 and 88. Now this is not great for other processors that are not the Snapdragon, but is decent enough that it's playable and it's not that bad. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys tomorrow when the update drops, hopefully. And if you have any questions, feel free to let them in the comment section. I'll see you guys soon.